What's up, you guys? So it's Layla Lynn, and I'm back with another video. I want to do an update on Jeezy and Jeannie Mai's divorce, the divorce that never ends. Now we have Jeannie finally going to Jeezy's home, her former home, to pick up her belongings. She wants to get her things. And Jeezy, not only did he have them in boxes in the garage, he allegedly violated a court order. She had a court order that she was allowed to enter the home and look through the home to see if there was anything else that belonged to her. But his house manager and his lawyer would not allow Jeannie to roam through the home. So in this video, we're going to get into the leak body cam footage because she called the police and everything. Like, Jeannie has no shame at this point. She went from telling the sisters how to submit to their man to calling the police with no shame. She has no shame at this point. And so there's body cam footage of her attempting to enter his home and get her things. So we're going to get into that in this video. But first, if you're watching, if you're not familiar with me, I'm Layla Lynn. I do celebrity news and nostalgia. So subscribe to this channel if you like this type of content. And if you've watched me before, if you've watched this channel before, but you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and be in the number when we reach 500,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. All right, you guys. So In Touch is reporting that Jeannie, I almost want to start from the bottom of the article because a lot of people are wondering if he filed for divorce in September 2023, why is Jeannie just now getting her things? And a source revealed to In Touch that Jeannie had been trying to get her stuff for over a year. Allegedly, she wants this to be over with and he won't resolve it. So she's been trying to get her stuff and he hasn't been allowing her to do it. But he did finally put her stuff in the garage, but she claims that it was damaged. There were mouse traps in the garage and she felt like mice bit through the boxes where he put her things and they were wet and damaged. So let's get into the videos.
I'm trying to just get to the side.
So if y'all can hear Jeannie, she's on the phone with Jeezy's lawyer and she's telling him out of respect, him or her, she's telling them out of respect for a woman, like, you need to be more respectful of a woman's things. And when Jeezy came to get her things from her, she was respectful of his property.
Let that be known, because last thing I want to do is add to someone's divorce paperwork.
But let me finish. It doesn't matter that he's handled mine. But if you didn't pack,
I don't know if y'all heard the police, but how the police said the last thing I want to do is add to somebody's divorce paperwork. So how you gonna be the police and say you don't want to be involved? And you're definitely involved. You're definitely there, but you don't want nothing to do with it. You don't want to add to somebody's divorce paperwork. That's a shame. But that's Jeannie. That's Jeannie right there. She's kind of dressed like Janet Jackson. Like, she's dressed in all black. She's got her black cap on. But that's her talking to Jeezy's house manager. And so Jeannie is talking to the lawyer on the house manager's phone.
Also don't know what I'm asking. So for you to tell me what is your supervising when it happened? Okay, then can you go to the Dropbox and answer my question?
So like K07N.
Yeah.
Sorry, this was like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So K07N 1 through 6. You just want to check on the furniture that you came with. Is that correct?
I want to do my walkthrough. That's the court order. Let me do my walkthrough, and what I'm personally checking for is.
I know Jeannie is like, what in the world? Like, why do I have to talk to this woman? Like, I have the court order. The court order says I get the right to a walkthrough. So why do I even have to talk to this woman?
My belongings. I moved my whole life from Los Angeles to here. I also had a baby here. I lived in this house. I decorated this whole house. So yes, I absolutely want to make sure that my things are taken with me as
in addition to what's packed up.
I want to make sure. I can't say for addition. You might be right. He might have packed everything for me, but I deserve a walkthrough because of court order. So that's what I'm here for.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm going to, I might walk out empty handed. I just want to make sure that my house that I know is coming with me.
Okay.
And so it's leaving with just his house being his.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I can tell which items are in each box, which is fine. I just want you to know if it takes me a while, understand why. Because I can't point out.
I have all day. I mean, I know you probably don't have all day, but like, whatever it takes, just so
I'm glad you have all day.
We're
We're good.
all good.
We're totally good.
I mean,
Okay.
so for reporting purposes, I appreciate you giving me this. Do you have a list of property that you're going to pick up today?
I have what has been boxed up, and I'm not being permitted into the house to access the further things that are inside the house.
There's nothing. It's all in the garage.
Do you know my?
Right. So I understand Jeannie's point of view here, because it's like, who is this woman telling me there's nothing? Like, if this woman was to walk through the house, like, she doesn't know my things. Like, she doesn't know what's mine and what's his. So for her to say it's nothing, like, who are you?
Personal items that I moved to her.
It's my.
I'm just asking you so you make sure you come from a factual place when you're talking off record.
It's like personal things as far as like your clothing and things like that.
No, my
all in
personal
the
items
garage.
like my furniture that I
Oh, it's in there
My furniture's here.
from the office.
Not that furniture. That's the furniture I moved to 3 years ago before you even came into the picture. Yes?
Yeah. Yeah. The lady wasn't even there. Like, she can't identify somebody else's belongings.
Yeah.
I sent over a Dropbox link.
Yep, I went through every one of them. My items are still not in there.
Okay, so if there's anything that's up dispute, we'll just have to handle that
Yeah.
at a later time.
Yeah, that's okay.
I will get everything.
Yep.
That's already been prepackaged out of the box.
Yeah, so I'm here to do that, but my security's not being let in. So we haven't been able to move forward. So we've wasted another hour of all of these people's time since I've been here at 9 o'clock, which you guys knew since Friday. So now we're at almost 1 o'clock. My security's not here. I'm not able to walk through the boxes. So I just want you to know that this is all still being held up by you guys. No, she told you on Friday. We can call her if you want to, but we should not have any conversation about this without proper counsel. So you should actually include her on the call right now.
Actually, I'm speaking directly with Jenna. You came in and started injecting yourself into the conversation.
No, you're talking to the authorities that I called.
So it's a mess, and it's always been a mess. That Jeezy and Jeannie my divorce, it was a mess before it even got started. But for Jeezy, I just want to share his court filings regarding the whole situation. He filed an emergency motion requesting the court order that allowed Jeannie to go through the home be modified to restrict her from entering the home. But Jeannie showed up at the home before the judge made a ruling on his request. So that's what's going on with the timing. He doesn't want her to enter the home, so he made a request through the courts, but she showed up before that request could be granted. And the reason he doesn't want her to enter the home is because, quote, Jeezy does not feel safe having Jeannie in his home, given Jeannie's history of attempting to destroy Jeezy's career with misleading information. Jeezy would have no way of knowing if Jeannie is planting listening devices or cameras in his home. That's according to his lawyer. She said Jeannie is angry about the party's divorce and she is revengeful. In addition, the mere presence of Jeannie inside Jeezy's home and personal space after the highly contested nature of the divorce case would absolutely destroy Jeezy's peace and tranquility, as well as invade his privacy. So the mere thought, forget that they have a child together, like this is the mother of his child. The mere thought of her entering his home destroys his peace, according to Jeezy. So y'all leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think. What do y'all think about Jeannie Mai being restricted? Even though she had a court order, what do y'all think about her being restricted from actually entering the home? We don't see her enter the home. She only enters a garage. And what do you think about Jeezy saying that it would destroy his peace if she was allowed to go through the home and see if there's anything left that still belongs to her? Your thoughts? I have to be honest, I will never forget her trying to teach the sisters in particular, not just women out there, girlfriends, what have you. She specifically said the sisters, trying to teach the sisters how to be submissive to their husband. I will never forget that. And so while I'm sad to see her going through this, I'm sad to see any woman going through this and her property not being respected. I just feel like when you do things publicly and you revel in being chosen by a man, when you revel in that and kind of throw it in sisters' faces that you were chosen, there are consequences that come with that. That's just my opinion, but y'all leave a comment with yours. As always, thanks for watching. Now, if you made it this far to the end of the video, then I think you like my content. So make sure you subscribe and check out my channel. I have over 1,000 videos on my channel. Check out my playlists and my podcasts, and I assure you, you will like more of my content.